out on the fine points of tying a sari or making that extra special cup of chai, don't panic. The Good Indian Girl is here to rescue you. We have with us Sima Thakkar, founder of the website The Good Indian Girl, with us today here on the show. Welcome to the show, Sima.
Thank you for having me.
So, this is a website. How did you go about starting this? And more importantly, do you know how to make chai?
Those are two very good questions. I'll start with the first question. So I actually was talking to a friend of mine who started a South Asian magazine, and we were driving back from Tahoe, and a lot of these South Asian magazines tend to address, the rise of Jay Shan and Padma Lakshmi and kind of these people that we hear about all the time, but it's not very applicable to our everyday life. So I was joking with my friend saying it'd be really funny to start a column called Good Indian Girl, where we teach people how to cook and do other Indian things. And so the idea kind of evolved from there. And I now know how to make chai after watching my video be produced.
Your own video?
And recorded, yeah.
But I love that name, Good Indian Girl. What made you pick that? Are you one?
I'm not. Well, maybe I shouldn't answer that so quickly. It's kind of a loaded question. But I, grew up in Indiana, and I didn't have access to a lot of Indian culture. And so as I got older, I get more curious about, certain cultural nuances, like how do you wear a sari, how do you make chai, like I grew up eating dar bhat rotli shak, but I have no idea how to make it.
Okay.
And so, I wanted to kind of find a way to learn sort of these idiosyncrasies about my culture without having to really be a traditional Indian girl.
So is that the essence of Good Indian Girl? I mean, I know, is it a play on words?
It's supposed to be meant. It's supposed to be sort of tongue-in-cheek. I
have a suggestion for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
I think you should do a video on how to date an Indian person. Because no, seriously. Because if you're not immersed in it,
right,
there is just so much of Indianness in all of us, and we think in a particular way. So what to expect, and have conversations. It's just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, that's a great suggestion.
I think that's a great suggestion.
Because I know my boyfriend struggles with all that. I keep explaining to him.
Right.
I'll just say, go to Good Indian Girl and figure it out.
Exactly.
And then get back to me.
He'll know you so well by the end. Yeah, no, it's funny because the other request that I've gotten is how to tell your parents that you're not dating an Indian guy, or that you're not dating
an Indian
guy. Yeah.
So
how is it? Send them an email.
What's that?
Send them an email.
Yeah. Take cover.
So do you get? That brings me to the question: do you get more female visitors than
Yeah, that's a good question. I get it's predominantly female, so I would say about 70 to 80% of my website visitors are female, and then we have about a 20% of creepy guys who are obsessed with the people in my videos. And,
the Good Indian Girl is what brings them there.
Yeah, exactly.
I particularly liked your video on what is holy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's a really cute one.
Yeah, it's pretty colorful.
We can all watch your videos on the Good Indian Girl website.
It's actually goodindiangirl.com.
Okay, so that's where we're going to take you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sima, for being on the show and kind of including us in the Good Indian Girl community.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's never too late to learn some of those cultural nuances which you might have missed out on or forgotten. Don't forget to visit goodindiangirl.com.
So coming up next, Aero Dance with Rajani Manda. So stay tuned.